Every living being has only two paths in life, their own and someone else's. If you follow your own path, no obstacles will block your way. And signs from higher powers will confirm that you have chosen the right direction. However, if a person strays from their path, the higher powers will begin sending warning signals so that the person understands they have veered off course. The universe will literally shout, trying to draw the person's attention to its warnings. What signs does the universe send to warn a person they are on the wrong path? Worsening financial situation. Frequent loss of money is a signal from higher powers that the person is not on their true path. Dissatisfaction with one's life pushes a person to actions where they hope to make a lot of money easily, thinking it will rescue them from dull, everyday life. The person starts looking for easy ways to make money, invests their savings in dubious projects, plays the stock market without knowledge, loses money to scammers, and naturally loses everything very quickly. Initially, the universe sends signals of minor losses, such as losing a wallet or falling for an internet scam. But if the person understands in time that it's a warning and stops, the financial losses will stop. If not, more serious warnings from the universe will begin, and the losses will increase significantly. Chronic fatigue. If a person lives someone else's life, does someone else's work, they quickly become tired of such a life. It's impossible to hide under someone else's mask for long, work in a job you don't love, or live with someone you don't love while remaining happy and satisfied. A path that isn't yours exhausts you to the extent that when you wake up in the morning, you already feel oppressed and tired. There's no desire to get out of bed and leave the house. When you engage in something that isn't your calling, the drive to do anything diminishes, unlike doing what you love, which energizes you and gives you the desire to move mountains. Inattentiveness. When a person walks a path that isn't theirs, they are so disinterested that they don't notice anything around them, which naturally makes them distracted and inattentive. They daydream, for example, about how nice it would be to go somewhere, change something in life, or engage in their favorite activity. When a person lives someone else's life, the universe sends the signs in the form of mistakes they constantly make due to their inattentiveness and distraction. Clutter. When a person gets bogged down in clutter and unnecessary things, turning their space into a dump, it's not without reason. The universe tries to close the wrong path for them, building obstacles to stop them from further mistakes. Only when a person finds the right direction in life can they clear away the mess. Indeed, only when a person is on the right path do they gain the strength, power, energy, and desire to get themselves together and bring order to their life. Frequent job changes and partners. If a person is frequently fired, not promoted, or partners frequently leave them, it's a sign from the universe that the person is not living their own life. They don't value their work, do it half-heartedly. Such a negligent worker often has to be reprimanded, pointed out their mistakes, or even fired. At home, there are constant scandals and fights because the person doesn't value relationships and isn't afraid to lose them. It's impossible to invest your soul into work and family when you're not living your own life. And without this, you can't achieve good results in any area. Not in work, not in creativity, not in friendship, not in family relationships. Moreover, with each new day, the desire to do something decreases more and more. And this will definitely affect all areas of life. No one needs bad workers and bad spouses. This leads to conflicts with bosses at work and with partners at home. And people are simply replaced by those who want to work, invest in relationships, appreciate what they have strength, desire, and energy. Lack of desire to develop. When nothing interests a person in life, they don't want to learn something new. It's a sign from the universe that the person is clearly lost in life. When a person can't force themselves to read even a page of a book, they clearly have problems with interest in life. But the desire that arises to change something in their life, for example, to start repairing, change furniture, quit an unloved job, break off toxic relationships, go study, start reading books, indicates that the person has understood the universe's hints and is ready to change. Degradation. When a person occupies the wrong place in life, their entire life falls apart and goes downhill. They gain weight, lose health, relationships crack, work slips from their hands, children don't listen, partners cheat, etc. A person living someone else's life is like an old house that, with each passing year under the influence of atmospheric precipitation, deteriorates more and more and, if not invested in, will completely collapse. It's only a matter of time. Constant stress. When a person feels out of place and understands that life isn't going as they would like, they lose all desire to do anything. Consequently, they begin experiencing constant emergencies that inevitably lead to stress. And constant stress leads to anxiety, depression, mood swings, increased fatigue, which leads a person to serious consequences. Melancholy. If a person feels more melancholy and sadness instead of joy and happiness, it's another sign sent by higher powers. Living someone else's life means eating tasteless food, wearing clothes you don't like, befriending uninteresting people. The more you engage in activities you don't love, the less life energy and desire you have to live. Illnesses and health issues. If a person doesn't understand the universe's warnings, it sends them illnesses and health issues. This level of warning is more serious. For those who didn't understand it the first time, the warnings become stronger, and it's no longer possible to overlook them. The longer a person continues to live someone else's life, the stronger the traumas, illnesses, and health issues become. It can start with a minor illness, bruise, injury, blister, or splinter. But if a person ignores these signals, it can lead to fractures, infections, severe illness. Well, if you ignore such warnings again, serious illnesses await the person. The more often a person gets sick, and the more serious the illness, the longer they live someone else's life. And who's to blame for this? Correct, only themselves. And how to make a person start thinking? Correct, put them in a hospital bed. That's when a person finds both the time and the desire to start thinking about their life. After all, beyond illnesses can become incurable. What to do if a person catches the signals and wants to change their life? When you realize that everything happening in your life isn't just random coincidences of life circumstances, but warning signals from higher powers, stop, think, and analyze your life. Are you walking the path you should be? Are you doing what you should be doing in life? Don't forget that not everything in life necessarily has to be a signal. Sometimes a conflict with colleagues is just a work process that will lead to the right solution. And a bump on your forehead is from playing too rough with children, not from straying from your life path. However, if you notice several warning signals in your life and the thought enters your mind that's not a coincidence, don't brush it off. Analyze your life at this moment. Is something happening that contradicts your purpose? And if you feel that it's not a coincidence, but a warning from higher powers, start acting. Sometimes, to find the right path, it takes minimal effort. Although to see the light at the end of the tunnel, you'll need patience, carefully weigh, and consider everything. But in any case, I'm sure you can do it. And always remember that there's nothing random in the universe. All the warnings, signals, signs, and hints that it sends you come from the fact that the universe loves us and wants good and happiness for people. Like and share this video with friends if it was helpful to you. Until next time on my channel, where we'll continue exploring the mysteries of spiritual development and growth. Goodbye, and may light and wisdom always accompany you. on your journey.